Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today we will talk about the Java input, output, expression, statement and blocks, and we will also cover the comment, how we can comment in Java. So let's start the video. So first thing first, let's talk about how we can display anything on the output screen. So Java provides these three methods to print anything on the output screen. First one is println, then print, and then printf. So why we need these three different methods to print on the output screen instead of using a single method? So let's quickly go through example. Here system.out.print method. System is a class and out is a public static field that accepts the output data. Now let's talk about the print method. So in this example we have a class that is solution, and inside this main method we are just printing some string value, and the second one is println. By using this function we can print in string inside the quotes similar to print function, but it will take a new line after printing the string value. So if we talk about the printf function, it will provide string formatting similar to C and C++. If you have knowledge of C and C++, you can understand what is the string formatting. If you don't have any knowledge of C and C++, then let me clear this string formatting for you. So we just declare a variable that is s, and we can give some value to that variable. We can print that value only just calling that variable. That's it about the printf function. Now let's talk about the Java input, how we can get input from the user. So these are some couple of ways to get input from the user. So let's quickly understand how we can get input from the user. So we can get an input from the user by using bufferedData class, and we can also get input from the user by using a scanner class. Similarly, we can get using console class and the command line argument. So let's quickly understand how we can get an input from the user by using these different ways. So first of all, let's talk about the bufferedData class. In this example we have a class named test, and inside this main method we are creating an object of that bufferedData class, and after that we are getting input from the user by using that object. And .readline, basically readline is using for the string value to get user input and storing that value inside the name variable that is a string data type, and after that we are printing that name variable to the output. Similarly, let's talk about the scanner class. So here we have a class getting from the user. Inside this main method we have created an object of that scanner class. After that, by using that object we are getting a string value from the user, and we are printing that string value to the output. Similarly, we are getting here an integer value from the user and the float value, and similarly we can use a next double to get a double value from the user. So now quickly let's talk about the console class. So here we have a public class that is sample, and inside this main method we are just declaring a string variable, and we are just using system.console.readline. We are getting an input from the user, and after that we are printing that variable to the output. It's very simple, isn't it? Okay, now let's move on to the next one, that is using command line argument. So in this class solution we have main method, and we are just printing an array that is args starting from 0. What we are doing here, we are printing this array that is passing through this main method. So it will print this array when we run this program. So let me show you how we can get input from the user by using command line argument. So let me just open the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this is the same example we have just seen. Now let's run this program. Successfully compiled. Now we have to pass an string value or whatever you want to give here at the same time when we run this program. So we are calling this class, and after that I have just written my name. So let's see what is the output of this program. Let's hit enter. So here is the output of this program. The first argument is then my name. So it's easy to get an user input by using a command line argument, isn't it? Now let's move on to the next topic. that is expressions. So a Java expression consists of variable, operators, literals and method calls. Let's do an example. So here we are defining an int variable a and assigning its value to 10. So here a is equal to 10 is an expression. Now let's consider another example. So in this example we are just declaring a variable a, b and result, and we have just given value for a and b, and we don't have any value for result. So in this result we are getting these expressions value a plus b minus 2.7. so this a plus b minus 2.7 is an expression. Let's take another example. In this example we have just given an condition number 1 is equal to number 2, then it will print system.out println number 1 is equal to number 2. So it will return a boolean value either true or false. Now let's talk about the statements. So in Java, each statement is a complete unit of execution. Let's take an example. Here we have a int variable that is score, and we are assigning its value to 9 into 5. So here we have a statement. The complete execution of this statement involves multiplying integers 9 and 5 and then assigning the result to the variable score. Now you are getting confused. So let me clear what the exactly expression is and a statement means. So we convert an expression into a statement by terminating the expression with a semicolon. These are known as an expression statement. Okay, so in this example we have a number is equal to 10. So this is an expression, and by giving it a semicolon we have just changed it into a statement. Similarly we have a expression plus number that will increase the value of number by 1, and by using the semicolon we have just changed it into a statement. So I hope you have got the point what is the main difference between expression and a statement. So let's move on to the next topic, that is blocks. So a block is a group of a statement. It will be 0 or more than 0 that is enclosed in curly braces. Let's go through an example. So in this example we have a class that is main. Inside this main method we have an integer a and its value is 1, and we have just given an condition. If a is equal to 1, then it will print hello, otherwise it will not print anything. This is the start of block, if block, and this is the end of if block. And similarly we have the start of this main method block, and this is the end of main method block. And similarly for class, this is the start block and this is the end block. Oh, let me just clear one more thing. Remember these things, this is important. We just call this bracket to curly braces and this is parenthesis. Okay, let's move on to the next topic, that is comments. So this is a portion of program that will be completely ignored by the compiler. They are mainly used for the help programmers to understand the code, nothing more than that. Consider you are developing a big project and you are writing your code without any comments. Then after 20 days or a month later, you will open that project and want to work with that project. Then you will be not able to work with that project because of you will not understand what you have just written in your code. So either you have to give more time to your project to understand, or you have to just create another. For that we just use comment, so that whenever we just open that project we don't have to spend so much time on that. In the beginning I was just thinking that this is a totally waste of time, but when I stuck in a project and then I realized the value of the comment. So always try to write your code with comments. Thank you for watching this video. If you like, then like this video, comment if you have any doubt, and share this video to help your friends.